Hello there YouTube, this is Bad Company Sarge with a guide on how to get some great loot early on in Middle-earth Shadow of War. To start off, I'll point out that I am a couple of hours through the game. However, you can start using this method immediately after you finish the first mission. Once this happens, the game will make you unlock Elven Swiftness, and this is actually going to be pretty handy for making this go a bit faster. So to start off, what I've done here is I've ran into a group of orcs. Admittedly not a huge group, the more orcs you find the better, and there are Gondorian soldiers which are a bit annoying. What I'm trying to do now is just let one of them kill me. And they do sometimes take a while. And yep, captains get involved and well, it can become a bit tiresome when they're being incompetent fighters, but it's worth doing.
That's how this goes.
Now, I should say it doesn't matter if it's a captain or a normal orc that slays you, however, I find normal orcs sometimes work a bit better, just because there's a lot of them, so going after captains isn't as reliable. But here, instead of doing the fight for your life last stand thing, you just let yourself get killed.
Taunts and threats, you know, what do you call it, banter back and forth. Seems to me that's what's missing from most fights these days. Everyone's so keen on bashing each other's brains in, they hardly say a word to each other. Interesting that, isn't it? What do you think? No, I don't care what you think.
Now you'll see here, Norsko killed me, and that means he gets promoted into this empty slot here. He is now a captain. But more importantly, oh yeah, there's battle reports as well. Every time you do this, time will advance, keep that in mind. There's now Norsko the Gab. Complete your vendetta at his feast to receive high quality gear. And that's the key there, high quality gear. This is a guaranteed way to get yourself rares and epics without too much hassle. So now we mark him as a target, and it is worth taking a look at him. Because at the very least you always get the class traits bit unlocked as long as you know who the person is, and if they killed you, you know who they are. So we learn a little bit about him from there. Now what I've done here is I've started running across the map, and I've found an intel person. Best way to get intel that I found is just stealth interrogate like that, and then reveal intel on your target. And now you learn mortal weaknesses and tips and weaknesses. Obviously mortal weaknesses are going to be the best, so exploit those if you possibly can. Now with him out the way, we need to run over and find our captain. And here, you saw a little bit of Elven Swiftness there. I hit spacebar whenever I'm jumping or land, and I get a little speed boost. Which is very handy for... oh yeah, and there's the double jump. This is because I'm slightly later on. Here, I can't resist killing this guy just because he gives some loot or some gold or something. And you see that symbol, it's a treasure orc, and they are well worth dealing with just for a bit of gold, or in this case a gem. Always worth doing. And now there's this little revenge mission bit here, and you just have to activate it once you find it. Now I have entered Wraith mode to help find my target. He's always nearby that bit, and once you identify him, you'll get him as a little marker, which makes it harder for him to evade you. Also, be on the lookout for other captains whilst doing this, as you don't really want to be dealing with more than one at once, because then it can get quite tricky, especially if they've got differing weaknesses. Now here, I spot the two barrels, so I figure, oh yeah, I'm going to shoot him, or get a headshot in first before noticing the other one, and straight away he's below half health. And I'm just waiting for a headshot, there we go. And now when the fight actually starts, he's already at half health. So always make sure to pay attention to your surroundings, and if there's anything you can use to give you a bit of an edge. Now I've got to deal with him, and as you'll see here, I'm not exactly amazing at fighting. However, I am well aware that he's a tank, and may regain some health or have a second stand or something like that. So I'm just trying to knock him all the way down whilst keeping an execution up, so that when this happens, you'll see this should be me killing him. However, he goes down. I'm ready for round two.
Ready for round two?
So yep, death-defying. I find this happens more with tanks just because they've got a huge bit of health, then I immediately get to use my execution and then just hit him and he's dead. Nice and simple. And then all the orcs normally will run away. You get a bunch of experience for doing that too. And here I get a bow. Admittedly, it's only a rare bow and not as good as my epic bow, which I also got from doing the same thing. You'll see Mozzo Blackblade was the person I killed for that. However, that shows you an epic and a rare, both of which I've got using this method. Now here, I'm just picking up a few arrows, and then I see a group of orcs on the minimap down there, a fairly large group, so I run over, bump into them, just to make sure they're all going to start attacking me. And just, yeah, sometimes if you attack them, they'll start fighting faster. And now it's just a case of repeating the same method as you've done. So all I'm doing here is the exact same thing, trying to get myself killed. And you'll see in a second, 2 hits away? Yeah, I just need to be hit once more, but a bunch of Gondorians have got involved. And this can mess up the plan sometimes. Because here, I'm about to get killed, I don't do anything, I let it happen, and oh! I get saved. Now I do think this is really cool in terms of gameplay, however for this particular method, it does make things a little tricky. So try and avoid Gondorian patrols if you can. In addition, make sure you're paying attention to the strengths and weaknesses of captains. See, this captain I end up trying to kill. However, I'm annoying the fact he's called Koth the Poisoner, and is obviously going to not be too worried about poison. He's also a defender. So here, I'm about to shoot the poison. Yep. Not thinking to myself, oh, this isn't going to do well at killing him. And at this time, I was just trying to get him out of the way. However, I do end up with him killing me very shortly. However, I don't think we really need to see all of that, as, yep, this video has gone on long enough, and I think you all know what to do now. Find a group of orcs, let yourself get killed, then go on the Vendetta mission. And you can do this over and over and over. In a 20-minute section, oh, here's me dying. Yeah, in a 20-minute section, I think I got like 3 or 4 different loots. And this person who killed me right here, you'll see this is an encounter with him. Yep, he killed me once again after that, because I managed to completely flub the fight with him. However, this time, you'll see me get a really easy kill, because since then, I've learnt his weaknesses, and learned that he's mortally weak to fire. So what I do is lure him over here, make sure to exploit the weakness of your captain, because that's the best way to do this quickly. Always keep an eye out for mortal wounds, and now he is on fire, so he's about to die. And I finish with a nice Elven Light too. Perfect. And I level up from that. 2 captains, and I got another level as well. And over there, even more loot for me to get. So, if this video was helpful to you, let me know in the comments and with a like. If you want to see more like this, subscribe, because there'll be plenty more Shadow of War coming to the channel. And if you have anything else that you want to see or let me know about, just drop a comment. Thank you all very much for watching, and goodbye.